Hey everybody, I'm Scott Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama. It is the 14th of July. No, it's the 15th, Thursday, 2021. Welcome to the show. So today, mostly work, nothing to really report. Paul had to go to Lyon to deal with some paperwork and stuff, and it turns out he's got to make a run to Managua to deal with things there. So for his immigration. So he's gonna be busy with that the next couple days, just getting all of his immigration sorted out. But they said that there's a chance that he is going to be able to get a retirement permanent residency with nothing else, just get retirement, boom, done. So he's looking forward to that possibly happening. He's old enough that they may just give it to him, which would be great and just make everything that much easier and cheaper. The big event that happened today, Mia stepped on Luciana's toe. Her toe has already been inflamed. We thought it was infected, so that's kind of how I'll start the story. So her infected toe got stepped on by the dog. It hurt terribly, and they decided she had to get to the podiatrist. So they made an appointment. This actually happened last night. They made an appointment yesterday because you can't just drop in on a podiatrist, but you can get like 1 day warning. So because no one's gonna die from a podiatrist meeting. That didn't happen. So they went in this afternoon, 1 o'clock, to the podiatrist and thought they would just look at it. Well, they looked at it and determined it was not infected. It was simply inflamed horribly, irritated from sand getting into it. Now, if you remember, she had surgery like I did and like a lot of Dominique's family has had for an ingrown toenail. She basically is the same one that Francesca and I do. So she had already had that surgery, so she's prone to irritation there because it doesn't have the normal nail coverage. So they got there and they're like, oh, this is really inflamed. They had to do all these things. And they're like, well, her toenails need to be trained and there's these processes that got to be followed and all this stuff. So they went through all this and they said, but right now, the surgery that was done before didn't work. It didn't take, they had to do it again, and they don't have Novocaine. So on the spot with no warning, they used a topical and sent her through the same toe surgery again. So I did it once. She's now done it twice already. And apparently was a trooper. Dominica was on the verge of passing out between the heat and Luciana being in pain. But afterwards, Luciana's like, whatever, that was fine. During the time, apparently it was pretty painful, but afterwards she's just like, whatever. Foot stuff, you know. And so she went through that and everything's great, right? They're like, just come back every, I don't know, 6 weeks, I think they said she has to come back and be checked on. This is just in Lyon, so half an hour away. But they said, you know, everything will be fine. They just have to do these things to maintain it and gave some instructions on how to clean it out, what to do about sand and that kind of stuff, and some immediate soaking stuff, of course. So this entire visit to the doctor, including the surgery, $8. $8. Okay, so afterwards, as a treat, they took Luciana, because Yvonne went with them to translate. They went to Kiss Me, the ice cream place in Lyon, and got ice cream. Luciana said it's very good. She wants me to go there. Yvonne can't have dairy. She got the non-dairy option and said it was very blah. Dominica said it was okay, way better than the stuff we get out here, but not nearly as good as we could make. So we've been looking for commercial ice cream stuff because someone's got to make good ice cream here in town because no one makes it, right? Everybody's bringing in like Eskimo or something else, which are okay, but you're certainly not coming here for it, right? It's the same thing that's available everywhere in the country. So that is that's something we're working on. So that was the adventure of the day. Luciana getting her toe worked on and getting to see the doctor and how incredibly cheap and effective that was. Just so much better than American healthcare. The whole thing was great. I worked on getting videos uploaded all day. That's hugely problematic. I'll explain that tomorrow. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I think you'll finally tonight get to see something. I've been playing around. It's so nice to have the GoPro back out again and have all my stuff. Like we have all these bins now, and we're organized or getting organized, getting the office cleaned up, getting the cameras and their batteries and their charging and all that stuff where I can get to it. It has been just madness overall. Just so much stuff with the hotel. So things are good. We are getting there. Glad to be back on track, and I will see everybody tomorrow for Friday.